Hi everyone! So today's the day. Today is our gender reveal. I'm so excited. My husband and I actually woke up kind of early this morning because we were so excited. So I just had to go and take a nap. So my hair's a little crazy, I'm looking a little crazy, I self-tanned. I'm wearing these anti-wrinkle patches on my forehead. They're called smoothies and they give you like a temporary Botox effect. They're very good for if you want the look of Botox during pregnancy. It's a good non-toxic alternative. So I wore those for most of the day today, but I would love to do a little get ready with me and we can do my makeup and my hair and just get ready for the big event. So I think the first thing I need to do is my skincare. I definitely need to get this looking a little better. And then I'll do my makeup. First thing I'll do is probably this aloe mask. And then maybe I'll ice roll. We'll see what I feel like doing. Maybe I'll just do my regular skincare and then I'll meet you back here to do my makeup and get ready. Boom. All right. All right, this mask has been on long enough, but what I'm going to do is use the leftover moisture to gua sha my face. All right, I've never done this on camera before, but we'll see how this goes. I like to start from the top and work my way down, and I really like to focus on my jaw and my cheekbones and then underneath my jaw. And then I'll go in and I'll ice roll around my eyes because that's where most of the puffiness is. It's really good in there. And then you bring it down. Sorry, everything's kind of getting a little red, but that's good. That's the blood flow. Now I'll focus on my chin, and then I'll do my cheeks, and then the rest of my jawline. All right, so this, when I work on my cheeks, it's less of a gua sha and more of like a facial muscle exercise to really get in there. And what you're doing is you're getting under the cheekbone where the buccal fat is and the muscles that connect to the jawline. And you're just loosening it up and creating more space, which gives you a look of higher cheekbones. I learned this from the Skin Gym. This is one of the facials that they do, because they actually really work under there to help loosen and like stretch the muscle out, and they'll even put on gloves and do it from the inside of your cheeks. So I really get in there. Here. I already feel like it made a difference. Which is kind of crazy. I need a little more. I'll go back and do it again on each side. For the final part is I focus kind of underneath my jaw where there could be any congestion. I use this tip. I scrape it up. Scrape it out, and then on the third time around, I'll just lightly scrape it down, and I'll do it probably 9 or 12 times each side. All right, that's just a really super quick gua sha. Then I'll just lightly tap my face, tap, tap, tap. Just get the blood flow going, because that's what we want. Blood flow and to reduce any puffiness. So I'm just tapping, not too hard, just tap, tap, tap. And then I'll give my ears a nice massage. I just go like this. It feels really good, and it really helps to get the blood flow going. All right, next I'm still going to let everything sink in from the face mask, and I'm going to ice roll to help reduce that last bit of puffiness. Oh, This feels so good. It's very soothing, and it helps reduce all the puffiness. Sometimes I'll just let it sit on my eye. Really get rid of that puffiness. Another good way to get rid of puffiness underneath your eyes is mix a little ground coffee with water and just let it sit underneath for a few minutes, or black tea. What I like to do is just roll it out until the ice roller starts to warm up. Right, and with that, I'm gonna go do the rest of my skincare. I know my skin doesn't look that amazing, but trust me, it was a lot worse, especially when I first got pregnant with all of the hormones. So I found a really good pregnancy-safe skincare routine that I do. It's really helped my skin a lot. It's pregnancy-safe, so if you're interested, let me know. All right, skincare is done, and I rearranged you so you could really get up and personal and see my makeup a little bit better and watch the transformation, because it's definitely real. But I'm just so excited. You know, boy or girl, either way, it's fine. My husband and I are fine either way. We just want to know. We're just excited to find out, and I have no inkling or feeling or idea of what the gender could possibly be. I don't have a clue, so very excited, but I guess we'll find out in a few hours, and I'll definitely bring you along for the journey. So first thing I'm doing is I'll just put on a little bit of primer. Now, I don't usually wear primer, but we have a long day ahead of us, so I'm gonna put on a little primer. And on my cheeks, I'm going to put a little bit of Glam Glow. This is what it looks like. And it makes your cheeks definitely shine. It makes your skin look really healthy underneath. I'm gonna look a little crazy at first, but then it gets really good. And I'll just let that sink in for a few minutes while I go wet down my beauty blender. Now, I don't often wear liquid foundation. I think it clogs up my pores and it just feels really heavy on my skin, especially after a few years of working from home and just being used to not wearing any makeup. But I will wear it for big events like today or weddings or days that are just gonna be really long. Otherwise, I try to just stick to some concealer, especially some concealer under my eyes. But if I want just like a little extra coverage and just smooth everything out really quickly, I'll go with a classic. I'll go with Bare Minerals and just like powder it all over. But today we'll go with a liquid foundation. Now, I did self-tan my body and neck, but my face isn't really that tan. But that means I have to use a tanner liquid foundation. I'm not sure which one to go with. Maybe I can mix the two. Start off with the lighter one like under my eyes, and then I'll do a little bit of the darker one. So I have a beauty blender that I wet down. And I'm just gonna start patting it in. That's why I like to wet down my beauty blender, and I also wear like a lot of moisturizer underneath to kind of thin it out a little bit. But it really has great coverage. So I'm gonna try, this might be a complete absolute mess. I'll try the darker shade, just like a little bit on my forehead. The key is just to like blend, 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 but I think we all know this by now. Comes off a little crazy on camera, but in real life it looks pretty good. And I just like to use a little bit at a time and build my way up versus just like globbing it all on and smushing it around. It's easier to build your coverage than to work backwards the other way. If you're doing self-tanner and a darker foundation to match the self-tanner, you might want to spread a little bit on your ears just to really help blend it out on my neck. It's just the ring light makes me look kind of crazy. All right, next, concealer. This shade is gonna look crazy bright, but it's what we have right now. So it's what I'm gonna use because that's what we got. And then I have some discoloration around my mouth. And this is like the most makeup I'll wear. What I'm doing today is like my maximum amount of makeup. and I would wear the same makeup if I was going to a wedding or something. It's not like a daily makeup. I used to wear a lot more makeup, especially during that like Instagram makeup phase of 2015. That was right when I was graduating college. And looking back, I'm like, you didn't have to do all that. Oh, the sun's coming out. Oh, that's so nice. It was raining all day. All right, that looks good. And the smoothies really did the trick because I usually have a pretty big wrinkle in the middle of my forehead. So they worked. Here. This is what I used. Smoothies, facial. There's also another brand out there called Frownies that's really good. I just wanted to try something new, so I tried smoothies and I like them too. Okay, so next is loose powder or powdering. I don't do too much. I just kind of do under my eyes, chin, maybe a little bit of forehead. But I found the best affordable loose powder ever. I cannot pronounce it, so I'm just going to show it. See this? Buy this. Buy it. It's on Amazon. It's amazing. Maybe I'll try to link it. It reminds me of the La Mer loose powder, which I did buy before, I think for 90 bucks. I know, but I told you I went through a makeup phase. And I like the powder was amazing and I loved it, but it was just way too expensive. So this is actually quite similar. It's very, very finely milled, and it has like just a little bit of a sheen to it, like a little shimmer. Nothing crazy, but it definitely isn't overly matte. It makes your skin kind of look like a satin finish. It's really beautiful. Put a little bit in a cap and just like tap it off, and makes you look like nice and glowy, but also like not oily or greasy at the same time. I think it just looks really pretty. Dusting off just really lightly. Next is bronzer. I'm a big bronzer girl. I love bronzer. I like to use my bronzer to, you know, obviously look tanner, but also to help contour just a little bit. I know we're not in that contour thing anymore, so I just do it a little bit. I'll use it to chisel out my jawline. My normal everyday makeup routine is like 2 minutes, but even this one, which is the one where I go all out for, it really doesn't take that long. All right, now I found this amazing product from Bare Minerals. I like Bare Minerals, it's nice. It's called a bronzer. Yeah, it's a bronzer, so it's supposed to be like a blushy bronzer, obviously. But what I really like about the shade is it gives you a really natural looking flush, and the pigment is crazy, so a little bit goes a long ways. But it basically is high up as you could possibly go on the face. It really helps just lift everything up. Don't try to bring it into the face too much. I like to do it just really high and up to the side, and I think it really lifts everything up. And I don't mind if it looks a little intense right now because the party isn't until later. Now things tend to fade and settle in a little bit more. Now I know this also isn't really in style anymore, but I will go in with just a little bit of highlighter. I'm using the Dior, I think it's the Backstage Glow. Probably mix the white and the gold color just a little bit. The smallest, tiniest amount, but a little bit in the corner of my eyes. Comes off a little dark on the camera. That's fine, that's just the lighting. My eyes, first I'll just take some leftover bronzer and I'll just carve out my lids. I have hooded eyes, so I really need to add some definition there. I really don't do a lot of eye makeup. I think when it comes to hooded eyes, I just like to have just good mascara. I think that really helps. I will put a little bit of this Charlotte Tilbury Rose Gold Cream. It's one color, you just smush it on your finger or on your brush or whatever, and I literally just smush it around my eyelid, and it looks like it was professionally blended. It's incredible. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray and then just give everything a spray right now. Mascara. I have yet to find one that I truly love that's also affordable, but right now I'm using the Bad Girl Bang. It's from Benefit. It's pretty nice. It works well for my eye shape and eyelash type, which is nothing. Now, if I am going to like a big wedding or something like that, I'll put on falsies, but we're just going to a local restaurant down the road, so I don't think it's a falsie situation. Not bad. I don't put on anything under my eye. I just like to keep them open and awake. Okay, next up is the make or break of this whole thing. It is the eyebrows. And this really is make or break. This seriously sets the tone for my entire day, depending on how my eyebrows come out. So I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know she's not the best person, but her stuff is really good, so sorry. I don't know. If anyone has any good alternatives that are like a good dupe for this, for her brow wiz, let me know. Otherwise, I just love how thin it is and how you can really make like individual hairs. So I'm just gonna go in, and you gotta take your time. Even though the days where I rush and just like glob it on, that's when my eyebrows come out the best. I don't know. How about you? I think that's what happens, right? Okay, so far it's coming out not bad. All right, next one. This one is my trouble eyebrow. They are, I know people say like they're sisters, not twins, but my eyebrows are like not even related. They're like third cousins. Seriously, I don't even know this. You get it. I like to copy the shape. I do my better eyebrow first so that I can then kind of mimic the shape with my not as good eyebrow. And I think my husband is watching Revenge of the Sith for the 5 millionth time, but I get it. I've seen Pride and Prejudice like 5 million times, so, and I'll keep watching it. Alright, I'm not mad at this. I'm gonna fluff it out. Last but not least, it's my lipstick. Now, all of my makeup can just fit, like all of the makeup I own fits in this case because I don't buy experimental makeup anymore. I just buy the makeup that I wear regularly and that I like. I don't need to buy anything like different or crazy. I just buy the makeup that I wear. That being said, I do really enjoy lipstick. So I have a separate case for all of my lip products. I do love collecting lip products because my lips are also one of my favorite features. I'm definitely blessed in that department. Thank you. So I do like to experiment with lipstick. But yeah, this case has like little bats all over it because I'm obsessed with bats. Fun fact, I love bats. I don't know, they're just awesome to me. And in the summer, I'll go outside and I'll stand in the evening and just look up and watch the bats, and everyone thinks I'm absolutely insane, but that's okay because I'm happy. Okay, so I was wearing a lip mask to help plump up my lips and just keep them nice and moisturized, so I'm gonna take that off. I use the Tatcha lip mask. I really like it, and it does help if you are wearing like a long wear lipstick. It keeps your lips nice and plump. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So my everyday color, if I do want to get a little color, is from Thrive Cosmetics. It's just like a tinted chapstick. It doesn't come off that crazy. And I saw an advertisement for this on Facebook and I'm like, damn, you got me. So I clicked on the ad because I just loved the color. And it turns out the name of the shade, I don't know if you can see this, but the name of the shade is Cara. So I was like, wow, I really need to buy this. But I don't think it's gonna be the shade I wear today. So process of elimination. If I wear lip gloss, I love the Fenty Beauty Lip Gloss in Fussy. It's a classic. I don't think I'm gonna wear any crazy bright colors. I think I'm gonna stick to a neutral, so I'm gonna eliminate those. Yeah, I think my makeup looks pretty good. I'm pleased with how it came out. so far. I also love these Maracuja lip creams from Tarte. They're not that long wear, but your lips just look so healthy and plump. So I think I'm gonna save these in my process of elimination because I really like these. I'm also gonna save my Pillow Talk lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. It's a classic and it's basically the lip liner that I use with everything. That being said, I'll also, in my process of elimination, keep my Pillow Talk lipstick. It's just the best. If you know, you know. Don't laugh at me, okay? Don't laugh. It leaves, yeah, I do have Kylie lip kits. They're her newer vegan formulation and they're less drying. I know. I just like the shades. I know they're basically ColourPop. There was a sale, blah, 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 blah. That being said, there are some few colors that I think I will save in my process of elimination. I think I'll save Kylie, like the Kylie color. Yeah, I'll save that. And I'll save the matching lip liner that goes with it. Okay, I'm narrowing it down. We have Pillow Talk, which is just basically your lips, but better. You can walk by. We have Iris, which is like a little, kind of like a darker shade. Should I swatch them? Then we have Mauve, which I think is darker than Iris. Mauve. This is Iris, this is Mauve. Then we have Lotus, which is like, this is the bright one. This is a bright shade, but it might be kind of fun for today. I think I'm gonna go with the Kylie color because I need this to last all day. Line my lips with this very stubby liner. And I don't really overline, especially on my bottom lips because my bottom lips are bigger than my top lips. So on my bottom lips, I just line them how they are. And I try to bring it out, but then I end it before it gets in the crack because if I bring it in to the crease of my lips, it then kind of closes my mouth off and makes it look smaller. It's liquid lipstick time. Here's the key. Do not put it on your bottom lip and then, you know, do like that. Don't do that. Put it separately on your bottom and your top and then freeze. Don't pout your lips together because that messes up how it sets. And you also don't have to use that much. You don't want to like have a globby thick layer. So I just take a thin amount. This is difficult. This is not easy to do when you're filming. And I need to show you the dress that I got. So I got a dress that I haven't tried on yet. So I have no idea if it's gonna fit or not or look good. But I got it because it's tie-dye. But it's tie-dye just blue and pink. So I thought that would be perfect for today. Ooh, just let that sink. Try not to sneeze. Did I sneeze my mascara on my face? No, okay. Of course I have to sneeze right when my mascara gets a little wet, right? I think the next thing I'm gonna do is my hair. I bought these fake extensions. Obviously they're fake, they're extensions. I bought these extensions and they look pretty good if I finesse them enough. But I don't know if I'm in the mood. I'll show you them. They were like 16 bucks from Amazon, but I did wear them to a family party and everyone thought my hair had just grown a foot overnight. So I'll show them to you. I'll do my hair and then we'll get changed and get ready and go. Okay, I just wanted to show you my makeup in natural lighting. I'm just in front of my window right now. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a pinkier look, but it definitely makes my, you know, eyes look more glowy than they normally are. All right, hair. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not a hair expert. I have been using this scalp treatment lately though. That's been making my hair look pretty nice. So this is just my hair blown out. Big mistake, I am on day 3 hair. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I'll go through it with a straightener, maybe not make it pin straight, but add a little bit of texture, and then see what the extensions look like. Maybe I need a little bit of dry shampoo. I don't know, I'm gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna take it, I'm just gonna run with it. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'll just maybe give it a little bit of a swirl. Yeah, I'll give it a little bit of a swirl. I can see some like gray hairs gleaming in the light. But we'll just ignore that. That's what we're looking for. Much better, that's what we're going for. I'll just do little curlies. I don't know. Just curls here and there, waves here and there. Let's see what happens. Somehow it always works out. Let's see what's going on. I just started watching Succession. It's a pretty good show. I'm really entertained. Mr. Darcy is in it, but his character is kind of a doofus. So I'm like, don't ruin Pride and Prejudice for me. Nothing could ruin Pride and Prejudice for me. So my hair grows in a way where it's like, there's a patch right here, and it causes like a gap sometimes, but I'm working on it. My scalp treatment has been helping like grow in little baby hairs, but for now, it's just an awkward phase. See, I need to stop moving my forehead because it's causing the line to come back. It was gone. Maybe I should have worn my smoothies a little longer. This is not looking the same as the other side, so I really need to curl this one up. Almost there. I just need to figure out a few more strands on this side, maybe get a little more volume on this side. All right, that's as good as we're gonna get, I think. I'm gonna change into something lighter so you can really see how my hair looks, and then we'll experiment with the extensions. All right, I threw on a crusty sweatshirt. I don't think it looks bad. I don't know if I need the extensions, but they are quite fun. I'll bring them out. All right, this is Tammy. Here's Tammy. I got her on Amazon. She's a clip-in. I got her for, I think she was $16, but you know what? Pretty shockingly good for 16 bucks, I will say. She comes off a little shiny. I might want to add some, what's it called? Dry shampoo. That will kind of reduce the shine a little bit. I'm just brushing her out right now. And I want to experiment and put her in, but at the same time, I don't want her to mess up the hard work I already did, because to put in the clip-ins, you have to tease your hair a little bit. I think it would be fun. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, the key is to tease your hair where you're going to clip it in. So I usually clip it in, yeah, like kind of up here. I sprayed my hair enough where hopefully it'll just fall back down into shape. I bet there's some people out there that are cringing right now. And my camera's crooked. This is great. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going to take the sections where I'm going to clip it, and I'm just gonna tease it a little bit. Use it for the grippage, you know? And then they're not that bad. I'll just flatten them a little bit. I don't want to get rid of the T's. Okay, I'll undo her clips. I think I need to focus on my regular mirror. You bring her around back. You line her up. Clip it in. There goes one. But you will clip. There we go. And then you hope and pray that your hair covers it up. Comb over it a little bit. Make sure it's all good. All right, moment of truth. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with this. I think this is so fun and it will look super cute. I'll just make sure my ends blend in with it well. Yeah, I really like this look, so if you like these, maybe I'll link them below because they were quite affordable. Awesome, yay! Okay, here is the dress I got. I got it from ThredUp, but it's by the brand Vici. Now, I love that it's blue and pink. I thought it would be perfect, but I haven't tried it on yet. So I have no idea if it's gonna look cute. So I'm gonna go try this on and we'll see. Okay, here's the finished product. I really like the dress. I think I'm gonna wear it. It's a really warm day, so I think it'd be perfect for the weather. And I just love that it's pink and blue. So I think it's a winner. Very nice. Okay, so with that, I will see you there.